What's up, everybody? My name is Parasite. Welcome back to Schoolboy to Superstar with Borussia Dortmund. Today we have the FIFA Club World Cup. We're starting in the semifinal against Wydad Casablanca, the team from Morocco. So that should be a comfortable victory. And if we beat them, should be when we beat them, we will be playing in the FIFA Club World Cup final against Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors, a South Korean team who beat River Plate, which is pretty impressive because River Plate's not a bad team. And Casablanca beat America, I believe, Club America. So they've beat some decent teams to get here, but we should be the heavy favorites. We won the Champions League last season. They're a Moroccan and a South Korean team. This should be a walk in the park. I might even play some of my youngsters just to give them some more game time. Hopefully we won't need the starters. I'll put them on the bench just in case. Guys like Erling Haaland and Marco Reus and all those. I'll put them on the bench. Actually, we played one game since I last saw you. Only one game in between. Since the Bayern Munich and Atletico Madrid match where we just by the skin of our teeth confirmed our spot in the next round of the Champions League. So we have Bayer Leverkusen. And we did get our draw for the Champions League. You might have just saw it there at the bottom. I scrolled up a little bit so you didn't see it, but you might have seen it. But we got our draw for the Champions League first knockout round, and we got Manchester United. So it's going to be Dortmund versus Man United in the Champions League first knockout round. First leg is going to be at home, which I prefer to start the first leg away. I just like having the second match at home. I feel like it always gives me an advantage. We were able to get through last time against Atletico Madrid having the away leg, but whatever. The one game in between the Atletico Madrid match and this Wydad Casablanca match was against Bayer Leverkusen, and we were great. Jadon Sancho, Jude Bellingham, and Youssoufa Moukoko all getting on the score sheet. All three youngsters that hopefully are with this team till the end of the series, all getting on the score sheet. Haaland didn't really play well. I brought in Youssoufa Moukoko, and he got a goal, so that was good to see. But for the most part, the team played really well. Very happy. But let's get into the team selection for this match against Wydad Casablanca. I am going with Haaland up top just because I want pretty much all the players that are going to be on this team permanently. Like when we win the Champions League, hopefully. I want them all in this team. And to get that, I went with a 4-4-2 diamond. Haaland stays in. Moukoko comes in. Yusuf Demir at trequartista. Reina and Nico in the middle. Camavinga at defensive midfielder. Calafiori on the left, Paslak on the right, Akanji and Papetti at center back, and Van de Voort in goal. So a completely rotated squad, full backups, full youngsters. But I think it's going to be enough. We've got obviously an extended bench since it's the Club World Cup, so we've got plenty of big hitters on the bench. We can obviously change formation if this isn't working, but some players we couldn't quite get registered, like Kyle Jorge, Ryan Cherky. There's just so many options in some of those positions that I couldn't register everybody. And I wanted some of the bigger names on the bench. So I could have unregistered guys like Marco Reus and Julian Brandt and brought in guys like Ryan Cherky and some of these loanies. But I decided, you know what? I don't want to lose this. I want to win the FIFA Club World Cup. I want to win every competition I'm in. So I'm not going to put out a strong squad, but I'm going to have big hitters on the bench that I can bring in if we somehow struggle. But this is the squad we're going to go with going into this match. Let's get into it. Let's start our first match in the FIFA Club World Cup in this series. Hopefully one of many. I'm going to say you deserve to be in the final, and I expect you to make it happen. A little bit high expectations for a bunch of youngsters, but that's still what I expect from these group of players. These are obviously world-class youngsters, so they should be good enough to beat a Moroccan team. Might you have a problem motivating your team against opposition like Wydad Casablanca? Complacency must surely be an issue ahead of this match. I have no concerns. The lads know exactly what I expect of them. Erling Haaland takes the captain's armband today. What do you see in him as a leader? He's a natural choice under the circumstances and fully merits the decision. Recent form's been okay. Obviously one loss and one draw in there. The draw to Atletico Madrid, so that's not a bad draw. They've been really good, but again, they're playing cupcakes, so other Moroccan teams probably, and really small FIFA Club World Cup teams. Well, relatively small. Obviously, they beat Club America, but Still, this should be comfortable. Let's just hope it's comfortable. Reina with the ball in to Akanji, looking for the early score, but we can't quite get the header on target. It hits the crossbar, so not fully off target, but it hits the crossbar. And not a great start to this match so far. Not meeting my expectations for the first 15 minutes. We finally got a couple shots on target, but it's just not enough. Yusuf Demir got a bruised shin, but I think he should be all right. Obviously, he's got a lot of potential, so I really want to give him as much game time as possible. I'm not even going to try to pronounce some of these players' names. Not even going to try. Allah. I'll just call him Allah. He is God. Are they going to have first opportunity, and it hits the outside of the post, I believe. That was a golden opportunity to get a shock 1-0 lead with their first shot of the game. A great play by them. Great movement by Wydad Casablanca. As Holland hits it on the volley from the long throw. But it goes very far off target. And this has been a very disappointing first half. We have a chance to get on the score sheet, though. But Papetti with the ball in from Reina hits the post. So we've hit the crossbar with a header. We've hit the post with a header. And it's 0-0 going to halftime, most likely. Unless we can score here. Yusuf Demir gets fouled, but that's probably going to be the end of the highlight. And it is. And that's how the half is going to end. 0-0, and Demir's hurt even worse. I'm going to take him off at halftime. I'm also going to thrash my arm, say I'm far from pleased. You should not be drawing with Wydad Casablanca. I don't care who I have in there. I don't care what formation I'm using. You are by far the superior players. I've got world beaters out there like Erling Haaland, Gio Reyna. Okay, that's about it. But still, like, they should be doing the job here. I'm going to bring in a Hatteran, I think, or Bellingham. Hatteran doesn't get as much game time. He's getting a lot recently, though, because he's been really good. He's leading the team in assists. Actually, Bellingham needs some match sharpness. I'm going to bring Bellingham in, but do I go with Bellingham or Reina in that? I think I'm going to go with Reina in the attacking midfielder. Move Bellingham back to Mizala. Reina's actually a little tired, too, so I'm not going to take him out now, but I'll heed that going into the 60th minute or so. Might be taking him out. Let's go with this team. They've brought on a sub as well. I don't know how many subs we get in this competition. I'm going to assume just 3, but who knows? It could be any number of subs. 21 shots, 6 on target, no goals. 60th minute, we've done absolutely nothing. I'm going to berate the team because you have been absolutely atrocious. You should be scoring freaking goals against Wydad Casablanca with 21 shots. Their goalkeeper is not good. He definitely should be conceding. As Holland has a chance, puts it out wide. He probably should have taken the shot on there, but he has another opportunity, but he's offside. The first time we see the ball hit the back of the net, a nice cross in from Calafiori. Holland on the volley, just places it into the far corner, but he is offside. Not even going to be a question. Reina's tired, but he's played well. He's the only attacking player that has played well, so I'm not going to take him off. He's going to die on the pitch if he has to. I need some scoring. I'm going attacking. I'm going to berate them again. What are you doing? Good Lord. This is embarrassing. I am very embarrassed by this performance. The players should be too. Because 0-0 in the 77th minute with Wydad Casablanca. I mean, they've dominated them. They've absolutely destroyed them. But they cannot score. And that is unacceptable. We should be scoring 4, 5, 6 goals against this team. Ooh, that's going to be a sending off. Time to go very attacking. I might move back to our normal formation and work something out so I can... Actually, I can just change it right. No, Mukoko, can he play on the wings? He cannot play on the wing. So, unless I take off one of Mukoko or Holland, I don't think I could take Holland off because even though he's been pretty awful, he is our best player. Reina on the left, and bring on Hatteran for Mukoko. Did I play Reina as an inside forward or an inverted winger? I'll stick with inside forward. Yeah, go back to what we know. Go very attacking. See if that helps. See if a normal shape helps us create some more opportunities. Help us be more clinical with our opportunities we're given. It is God that was sent off, Allah himself. A long throw with good opportunity, but he's offside. Our second offside goal in 5 minutes. Oh, he's not offside. I thought he was offside. It kind of hung on a second, and I thought he was offside, but no. That is a goal. That is a legitimate goal. I changed the formation, and we immediately score. Now there's definitely a man keeping him on, so that is a definite goal for Erling Haaland. And we go 1-0 up. It took 82 minutes, but we finally got a goal. I'm going to take Rain off. He's tired. Sancho, I guess. Or Julian Brandt. I'm assuming we've got one more sub. I'm going to bring on Jadon Sancho. Again, players that are with this team for the long haul. The players I'm bringing in. Hatteran, Sancho. Who's my other sub? Oh, Bellingham. Yeah. So we should be able to see this game out from this point. 4 minutes left. They've done absolutely nothing. They have one shot, and it probably should have been a goal. But they've had one shot. Paslak, with some good pace down this wing, puts in an early ball for Bellingham, who hits the post again. We've hit the crossbar three times. Or crossbar or post 3 times. And just had 31 shots and scored a singular goal. I really want to throw a water bottle. We may have won, but I'm still very unhappy with your performance tonight. They didn't say very, but I am very unhappy. I'm going to tell Reyna he impressed me, but the defense was solid, but almost everyone got a good rating. I don't know how. I literally don't know how. They missed 30 opportunities. You took 30 shots. You took 31 shots, and you missed 30. And you got all good ratings. It doesn't make any sense to me. Well done on reaching the FIFA Club World Cup final. How does it feel? It's a nice moment, but the job isn't done, so we shouldn't celebrate too much, especially because we barely beat a terrible team. Well, it took a bit longer for your side to get the breakthrough than you might have hoped. How relieved are you when Haaland scored? It was a massive relief. We were very poor today and didn't really deserve the win. They had probably the best opportunity of the game. Their only opportunity, but the best opportunity of the game. And they didn't take it. We didn't take any of ours. Calafiori had 7 key passes. Good job. Demir reveals my fury. Wait, Yokohama, is that in South Korea? No, it's Japan. That makes a lot of sense. I was going to say, if South Korean team has a home field advantage, that feels like a little cheaty to me. But I'm just going to send my system to this. I don't care. We are playing Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors in the final. When is that happening? A couple of days. I'll see you when we get to the final and I get my team selection selected. And we are back for the FIFA Club World Cup final, and I've decided to abandon the 4-4-2 diamond. It was not good. We created a lot of chances with it, but as soon as I moved to the 4-3-3, they scored. So I'm not going to ignore that. I'm going to play the 4-3-3, which means one of our strikers has to drop out, and this is going to be Erling Haaland for this match. He can come in if he needs to, but we still should be beating Hyundai Motors pretty easily. So I'm still going to go with a young team. Still going to go with an inexperienced team. Still going to go with a less talented team because they should still win. So it's pretty much the exact same squad as last time, except Haaland comes out, Hatteran comes in, Reyna comes out, and Bellingham comes in because Reyna's tired, Demir is tired, so Hatteran comes in, and Jadon Sancho comes in. Sancho is the direct Haaland replacement. So, yeah, still all players that we want to have on this team for the long term, except maybe Akanji. We really need a second center back. He's a little unhappy with his playtime, but Zagadu's been playing decently well. Kanji's actually been in pretty good form his last 5, but I don't know, maybe he could play more ahead of Zagadu. Actually, no, we need to play both of them, don't we? Because, yeah, we don't have any... I mean, I guess, I don't know. Depends how much we pay Papetti. I want to play Papetti as much as possible, so maybe I go with Papetti Akanji. Just kind of drop Zagadu for now, because he's not been fantastic. About as good as Akanji. Okay, enough of that. That's for future me to determine. This is the squad I'm going with. Let's get into the match. See if we can win the FIFA Club World Cup final. I'm going to be a little bit less expectant from them this time. See if that makes a difference. Say, just go out there, relax, and play your natural game. The results will come. That seemed to work really well. A lot of them are motivated from that. I figured they'd be calm by that. Not motivated, but I'll take motivated. I'm not even going to say anything else. That seems to have done well. Well, Ryan, the big game is finally upon us. Can you win the FIFA Club World Cup here today? I hope so. We've prepared well, and the lads look ready to go out and give a suitable performance. Does Martin van der Voort have a chance to earn more playing time by impressing in the cup competitions? I'd be delighted if he made life harder for me, because it would mean we've been blessed with multiple top goalkeepers. I have an open mind to competition. Definitely. So this is the Hyundai Motors team. Don't know any of those players. Didn't know any of the players from the last team either, but they gave us a pretty good game. So can't take this team easy. Have to be playing at our best. Actually putting away our chances, hopefully this time, as we hit the crossbar for the first time of the match. It's going to be one of those again, it looks like. Have another highlight here. Another Sancho corner. Akanji hits the post this time. So we've already hit the woodwork twice. It says once. Did that not hit the woodwork? Maybe it hit side netting. I didn't get a good look at it, so maybe that just hit side netting, but still, kind of disappointing. Two really good headers as Moukoko goes from long distance, but he puts it just wide. That's not a terrible shot. I don't mind that shot. I want Moukoko to be taking chances like that because he can score them. He's got a great left foot, right foot. I don't know what foot he is, actually. I thought he was left-footed, but I feel like he's right-footed. I don't know. I probably should know that, shouldn't I? As that is going to go in from Eduardo Camavinga, the unlikely goal scorer. His goal-scoring attributes are very bad, but a little deflection will still find its way into the back of the net. Pass lack, playing the ball to the edge of the area, to Camavinga, takes a touch, then just takes a second, hits the defender in the face, deflects and goes in. I don't think that was going in otherwise. Singularly, the deflection put that in the back of the net, but I will take it. I'll take any luck we can get because we did not get any luck last match. So any we can get this one is great by me. As Sancho has a chance, cutting in, goes for the far post, but not a very good shot from Jadon Sancho. You would expect better from Jadon Sancho there. That is pretty far off target. We are just peppering this Hyundai Motors goal. Not, putting it on target, unfortunately, but we're just putting a lot of shots towards their goal. More of that, hopefully, and we can actually find the back of the net with maybe not a deflection this time. As Bellingham pulls it back for Nico. He should have taken the shot. Bellingham should have taken that shot. He had a better look than Nico did. Nico was blocked by a defender. Bellingham was not going to be. He had a clear shot on goal. Decides to pass it up. I think that was the wrong call. We are still just destroying them right now. It's all Borussia Dortmund. But they can score. Like we saw, Casablanca had one opportunity. They probably should have scored it. So we need some more goals. We need at least one more goal, and I'll feel pretty confident. Bellingham from across, heads it down to Nico. And the youngster Nico finds the back of the net from Barcelona? From Barcelona, I believe. Comes over to Borussia Dortmund, scores one of his first goals for the club. Bellingham, I thought he would have gone for goal there, but he heads it down to Nico instead, and that was probably the right choice there, because Nico had a pretty clear shot on goal, couldn't miss it. We go 2-0 up. Now I feel pretty confident. They might not have two shots this game, so to be up 2-0 is a good place to be. Much better performance from last time. I don't know who's better, Casablanca or Junbuck Motors, Hyundai Motors, whatever you want to call them. I don't know which are the better team, but they're probably pretty equal in caliber. But we're having a much better performance. We're being much more clinical in front of goal. We're still not being very clinical in front of goal, but we're being more clinical in front of goal. That's the bare minimum I will take. Just being a little bit more clinical. And we don't have Holland on the pitches. That is a shot. That is definitely a shot by Mohamed Al-Hadarin. Very far over, but I respect it. We're going to have the long throw now. Paslak with a good long throw into Mukoko. Pulls it back for Nico for his second chance. But I might have got deflected off a defender and then hit the post, or it just went straight through and hit the post. I couldn't tell if it took a slight deflection or not. They don't have a single shot. They have a shot now. They have one shot. Now, now they have two shots. So they did get two shots. So they've done better than Casablanca did. Not in terms of keeping us at a goal, but in terms of creating opportunities. They had one more shot than Casablanca did all game, I believe. I don't believe Casablanca ever got a second shot. So it's going to be a much better result going into the halftime, though. Oh, okay. That is cheeky. The Rabona cross by Mohamed Hadarin to Jude Bellingham to place into basically an empty net. That is very cheeky. Let's see this again. Paslak puts it through to Hadarin, goes with a Rabona, and Bellingham can't miss from there. He just has to get it past the defender, and keeper's not stopping it. And he didn't. 3-0 up. That is game, set, match. No one's really tired, so I don't feel like I need to bring anyone out. Like, I'm playing what I think is our best young squad right now. Like, if you look at the players on the bench, Demir's exhausted, so I don't really want to bring him on. Same for Reyna. And the rest are pretty first-team players, so yeah. Very happy the way things are going. Keep it up. And they're going to have a highlight immediately, a throw-in. Hopefully this is our highlight, because if this was theirs, this would be their first highlight of the match. I don't think they're going to be scoring 3, but I still don't like to see them having highlights. I prefer when you completely dominate the play, and it looks like we're going to. Sancho with the ball through to Mukoko. Yusufa Mukoko threw on goal and a cheeky chip. What a play by Yusufa Mukoko to find the back of the net. We go 4-0 up. This is more what I expected when we saw these two teams on the calendar. That we would be putting in 4-0, 5-0, 6-0 wins. That is a great little chip from Yusufa Mukoko. Could have gone with power, but instead goes for the placement. Chips it over the keeper, who goes down to the pitch. And that is a 4-0 lead. We finally are having a little bit more clinical shots this time. Like 25 shots, 9 on target. We only scored 1 goal from the same number of opportunities last match. We've scored 4 this match. Much, much better. As they're going to have a chance, but it goes just wide. Their first good chance of the game. They have apparently had a shot on target, which we did not see. But the first good opportunity we did see was a header from a good cross in, but not quite on target. They've actually done better in terms of holding possession than Casablanca did. Casablanca, we had like 60% possession, only having low 50s this match. Kanji, another header hits the crossbar. We've got some tired players, Nico and Bellingham. Bring Emery Chan on for... It doesn't really matter. I guess Reyna's not too tired, so I'll bring him in. Reyna and Chan can come in. I could play Demir, but he's really exhausted. Let's make those 2 subs. Almost to the end of the match, 82nd minute. Coasted home the second half of the game. I don't mind it. We had the lead. We had the win. Pretty much locked up, so why not just get some freshness, get some game time to those young legs, and see the game out. I mean, I'm happy this didn't concede. We didn't concede a single goal in these 2 matches. That is good from our defense, from a very young defense. One I'm not really sure of either, because we definitely need a new right back, because I don't think Paslak is the long-term option at right back. And I think we need another center back next to Papetti. I feel good about Calafiori. I feel good about Papetti. I'm not sure about Akanji or Paslak. I don't know is Akanji even homegrown? I don't even know. Camavinga's tired. Sancho's tired. Paslak's tired. Of those 3, Sancho is really the only nailed-on starter, so I'll take him off. I guess I'll bring on Julian Brandt, actually. And we'll see the game out. That'll be the win. That'll be the FIFA Club World Cup title. We have won one of hopefully many FIFA Club World Cups. They will only get harder from here on. That was about as easy of a run-in as you could ever have in a FIFA Club World Cup. So, in the next couple of years, it's going to be harder. We're going to have to be facing some better competition. But I want to win as many of these as possible. And we're going to lift the cup for the first time. We have won the FIFA Club World Cup. It's like Tottenham winning a preseason tournament, but I'll take the trophy nonetheless. It's still a trophy at the end of the day. Still put it in your dressing cabinet. Just don't tell them what it's from. Don't tell who you had to play to get it. Like, obviously, FIFA Club World Cup trophy is a pretty big thing. Just, like I said, don't tell them who you had to play to get it. Congratulations, lads. I'm happy with your performances. Very happy with that. Very good performance. Congratulations, Ryan. How good does it feel to win the FIFA Club World Cup? I'm delighted for everyone involved. It's taken a lot of hard work, but moments like this make it all worthwhile. So much hard work. So many 180 minutes of hard work. And in the third place game, River Plate destroyed Casablanca 5-0. So I would say by that, Hyundai Motors are the better team because they beat River Plate 1-0. So this is a good result. I'm happy. Anything else? We celebrated double. The FIFA Club World Cup and the UEFA Super Cup. Received 5 million. Border pleased. Bellingham's on form. 6 key passes and a goal and an assist. Superb. Biggest overachievers were Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors. Biggest underachievers, Football Club de America. Club de Football America, however you want to pronounce it. Now let's look where we're going to be coming back. Maybe for Man United. Obviously, Leipzig is going to be a big game, but it's the next game. I don't really want to have no games in between. So none of these other games are super huge. I mean, maybe Cologne and Man United. Then we can do like Man United Freiburg or Gladbach or something for the next episode after that. Let's do that. Let's do DFB Pokal third round game against FC Cologne, and then the first leg of the first knockout round against Manchester United in the Champions League, the home match against Manchester United. That'll be next episode. If you made it this far, why don't you like the video, subscribe, and click the bell. The links to all my socials are also in the description. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time.